Hi everyone, I am 36 weeks and 6 days pregnant, and I promised that I would do a 36-week update. So I had my, pre-labor last week, and since then I have not had any contractions at all that were painful. I've had like normal Braxton Hicks, but that's about it. As far as weight gain goes, I think I'm at about 40 pounds. I haven't been like totally obsessing getting on the scale a bunch, but I'm guessing I'm right around a 40-pound gain. I'm definitely, as you can tell, out of breath more. I can feel like my pulse racing and stuff a lot. I have a lot of heartburn, and I haven't had so much indigestion. A while ago I had some bouts of nausea and stuff, and I've never had morning sickness, and we were thinking that something was happening with my gallbladder, so I'm definitely trying to eat healthier and watch that, because it was not any fun having the horrible nausea with indigestion and heartburn, just waking up in the middle of the night real shaky and stuff. That was awful. So I had my midwife appointment Monday. I would have been 36 weeks in like 2 or 3 days. It went great. We sat and talked about like my fears of childbirth and stuff, and honestly, leading up to this point, I have been very nervous, even though it's my third baby and we are having a home birth. I'm not nervous of like, something going wrong. I'm just nervous of labor because it hurts, no matter what. It does hurt, regardless of how you have your baby. And I'm just, just not looking forward to that part, but I just haven't had time to really mentally prepare with everything that's been going on with my mom and stuff, so I've just been worried about everything else. Plus I have, 2 kids that I'm chasing after, and it's just crazy. So at my appointment we talked about that, and actually on the ride home, my midwife, her office is like an hour and 10, maybe 15 minutes away, and the whole ride home I just turned the radio off, and I honestly just prayed the whole way home, and just had a nice conversation with God, and told him all my fears and just prayed about it, and I had a nice peace when I got home. And what's going on with my phone? Sorry. And it was, I'm feeling a lot better about it. I'm still a little bit nervous about it, but nothing like before. I was actually waking up with anxiety attacks, like 3 in the morning I'd wake up to pee, and I'd kind of have this overwhelming feeling, just want to cry. My heart would race, my stomach would feel upset, because I know that one of these days I'm going to wake up, or I'm just going to, just be in labor. Maybe not wake up and be in labor, but it's going to come, and it's coming soon. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better after talking with her, and then about praying, and just having a nice solid hour to pray about it. At my appointment, we did the GBS test, and I'll know the results sometime next week. Excuse me, I might even know by Friday, but if not, probably by Monday. I'm trying to think what. She did the heartbeat. I don't remember what the heartbeat was, but it's like in 130, 140 range. That was awesome. She felt, and baby has been posterior for a while, and I've been going to the chiropractor once a week, and he has actually turned. He is now facing my left side, so baby is completely on my right side and facing my left side, and that's awesome. And actually through my little pre-labor scare there, he did turn completely around, so at least I know that he is capable of turning, like he knows what to do, when the big day comes. My belly actually measured at 36 weeks. It measured 35 weeks, which was new for me. I've never measured small, so that was a shock. So I'm guessing that he has just gotten down into the pelvis. I have not had any like pressure as far as him. One day I did, but this was after my midwife appointment. But I haven't really had much pressure as if he's like super low or anything. And she felt in his head, she could feel, his head, like the top, like this part, right at the top of my pubic bone, pretty much. So she was telling me how low he was, and I'm like, no, he doesn't feel that low. And she's like, I'm telling you, he is in there. And I asked, she said, given my history, if she wouldn't know, I have had 2 almost 9-pound babies. Brody was 8'15" and a half, and Ryder was 8'13", and I had both of them a week early. So, I could definitely have a 10.5-pound baby easy if I went over, my due date. If I went 2 weeks over. So I'm a little bit nervous about like this huge baby. But she said that this baby does not feel abnormal. Not that abnormal is 10.5 pounds, but she just said she wouldn't, guess that I had big babies. This one, she's guessing right now, was about 7, probably more like 6.5 pounds, which for me at this stage should be like close to 6 pounds. So that's not that big. I'm hoping that we have like an 8.5 pound baby when we have him. That would be awesome. I think that'd be a lot easier for me to get baby around my pelvis. She said my pubic bone is actually pointier than, like it's supposed to be flat, and mine points out more, and she wondered if that's why I have a hard time getting the baby out. I actually with Ryder, I reached 10 centimeters and was not in much discomfort, and then it took about 8 hours for him to descend into my pelvis, and half of that I was not in much pain, and then all of a sudden when he was finally getting through and below my pubic bone, that hurt. But it took a long time to get him down and around, so I didn't really want to do that again. So I'm excited about the size. She normally would see me in 2 more weeks, but she said, since I would have to drive so far and she wasn't going to be up in this area, let's just play it by ear. And if I haven't had the baby in about, 2 or 3 weeks, then we could schedule something there. So it sounded to me like she thought that baby was going to come before then. So I'm honestly thinking that he is. I never thought I'd be one of those that would have a super early baby, but I really think that this baby's gonna come early. So I'm trying to do as much as I can around the house and get everything ready, get all the boys' rooms situated, because we moved everybody out of the room that they were in. We just kind of shuffled rooms and stuff. So trying to get all their clothes and stuff put away, but at the same time, I have to take it easy because my back hurts. I get sciatic pain and don't want to overdo it. So yeah, we went and did maternity pictures today, and they were really nice. My mom took them, and they turned out fine. A lot better than spending a couple $100 on them. I can't really think of anything else. I have lost my mucus plug a lot, and I don't know if that means baby's coming or what. I've been using evening primrose oil at nighttime, and I can't take it by mouth because it gives me awful heartburn. So I'm taking it the other way, and I, for the first time, have been doing perineal massage because Brody, I was totally against it. I thought it was disgusting. And Ryder, I thought, no way am I doing that. Well, with Brody, I had an episiotomy, and that was awful healing. With Ryder, I tore almost right through. That was a pretty bad tear, but it actually healed better than my episiotomy. But, I thought, hey, if there's anything I can do to try to prevent it. So I have been doing that, and so hopefully baby won't rip me open. I've had some swelling. I looked down the one day and I said to my husband, "Oh, when did I get cankles?" And he just started laughing. So I'm hoping, with water retention. With Brody, I retained water, and he was born July 28th. His birthday's this Sunday. We're excited he'll be 4. We're hoping maybe he'll share his birthday. But with him, I had a lot of water retention, and I actually lost 35 pounds when I had him, just overnight. So I'm hoping for the same thing. That would be so awesome. With Ryder, I only lost 9 pounds after I had him, and he was 8'13", so that was quite a bummer. But one year, the year before I got pregnant with Brody, we went to this place around here where it's called Old Home Days, and they had fireworks, and at the end there was like this big huge firework that was like this seismic wave. I mean, you actually felt it. Well, this girl's water broke and it threw her into labor, so I'm going there Saturday night and I'm hoping for the same thing. And I thought, oh wow, at like 10 o'clock at night, you know, when the fireworks go off, it'll be July 27th, and if that did break my water, and I'm sure there's like a 0.01% chance that it would, but if it did, then we could possibly have a baby being born right on Brody's birthday. And I think that would be really good for Brody. At this point, he's 4, and it'd be good for him to have to share a little more. So, yeah. Anyways, one reason, I don't know why, but I feel like this baby may come early, is before my husband and I had kids, he had bought me a ring one year for Christmas, and it has 5 stones in it, and it's a ruby, and then a diamond, and then a ruby, and then a diamond, and then a ruby. And I was like, why would you buy me ruby? You know, red was not my favorite color. Red, not that I hated it, but red was not my birthstone. The ruby wasn't. Well, then our son, when we got pregnant, he was born in July, which is ruby, and I was like, well, that was really cool how that worked out. And then, so I thought, oh, that's why he bought me the red. You know, everything works out. Then we had Ryder in January, which is garnet, which is also red. It's a deeper red, but still. And I only have one more red stone, and have a few more days. And I think that maybe we might have our 3rd red stone. I know I'm not due until August 16th, but I don't know. I just have this feeling that maybe we will get our 3rd redstone baby. So yeah, I have probably talked long enough. I'll do another update in a couple of days, but I haven't given you guys a belly shot in quite a while. So, sorry for the close-up there. Let me do that here. Sorry, I'm in my room, but here is my almost 37. I'll be 37 weeks tomorrow. But there's my 37-week belly. It actually feels a lot, well, I just ate, but actually feels a lot lower than it has been. So I guess it would be better if I could do a closer up one, but I can't. So there you go. I will see you guys in a few days for another update. If anything changes, I'll definitely let you know. Alright, bye guys.